I'm writing my stories. Yeah.
You don't even have paper in there.
I'm rehearsing writing my stories.
Oh.
So.
Well, what's that you're wearing?
It's just a sweater.
You never wear that sweater to write your stories.
Well, it's Sunday. I thought that I would mix it up.
Wait,
and,
what?
It's Sunday.
Sunday.
It's.
Oh my God! Look at this.
We've got a show to do.
Oh, how could we forget?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Sassy Dames.
Thanks for joining us for our second episode. It really means a lot to us that you came out again.
Definitely.
You know what I just wanted to talk about on the show really quick. I think everyone will really enjoy it. I just love, Quinn, that we're never prepared for the audience when they just pop up. They just surprise us every week.
Every week.
It's like a surprise.
This is the second time.
I'm just so shocked. But if I was a Boy Scout, they're always prepared.
They are always
and
prepared.
You know what Boy Scouts carry around with them? Do you know?
What do they carry around with them, Meredith?
They carry around with them a Swiss Army knife. Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
My.
And I'm going to put it away now because it's dangerous. I don't want to hurt anyone in the studio.
It's probably best.
But you know what I was thinking? If women had a Swiss Army knife that catered to us.
That's such a fantastic idea. I find myself in times like this and thinking, what I would love is a little bit of cover up, a little bit of chapstick.
Yeah, oh my gosh, I forgot my chapstick. Whoop, there it is.
And it's right next to your cover up, right next to your nail polish.
Got a mirror in there. Gotta get a mirror in there.
That's a fantastic idea.
What else could you possibly put in a woman's Swiss Army knife?
What could you not? I mean,
that's
really
is
the real question.
So you know what, audience? This is really just me leading up to the point where we weren't ready for you. So we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to go powder our noses and put on our chapstick and
look at a mirror.
Yeah, look in a mirror, and just do things that if we had a Swiss Army knife, we wouldn't have to take the time to do, but we don't. So
we'll be right back.
Welcome back, viewers. Thanks for sticking around.
Meredith, you really got me thinking back there in that last segment with the women's Swiss Army knife. I thought to myself, why can't we have a boy-themed episode?
And that's such an excellent idea.
Oh, well, thank you.
I mean, we have so much to tell about men, the male gender.
I feel like there's some things we could discuss.
Yeah, we could definitely fill a show with that topic.
Why don't you go first?
Okay, I'll go first.
Okay.
So, boys, they are boys. I don't think they ever really grow up.
No, my mom always says that.
Yeah. I mean, you think it's a man. Ladies, you want a man. That's what you want. They're hard to find. When you find one, grab them and hold on to them. That's my advice to you.
That's true.
Because you know what? The world is full of almosts. Almost.
What do you mean by that, Meredith?
Almost men. Boys are almost men, and then they stop. They're like, heck no. They just stop. They just put on the brakes.
They do.
They do.
They do that a lot.
Because you find one and you're, this guy's really great. I really like him. And he's like your almost boyfriend. And then he's like, whoa.
You know what, Meredith, that brings up an excellent point. I would like to talk about mutuality. Because you know what men really like to do, boys, what they really like to do is, they find you attractive, they find you very funny, nice, whatever, friendly, whatever you got going on for you. So then they talk to you, and you talk back to them, and you think, this is lovely.
This is going great.
This is fantastic.
This is awesome.
And then, you say to them, you think, I might like you too. And then they go,
whoa, heck
what?
No.
What? I
was just kidding all those months that I texted you and called you at night. I wasn't being serious.
How rude.
I mean, Quinn, not all of them are like that. Let's give them some credit.
All right, the ones that are men, but the boys.
No. But you know what? I am hungry from all this talk.
Oh, amen, sister.
So, you know what, audience? Why don't you meet us in the cooking area over here? We'll be right back and see you over there.
Hello and welcome back, viewers. Welcome to our cooking area.
So today, we figured we'd talk about making Pop-Tarts. Now, viewers, you might think this is an easy task, but for some of you men out there,
It's a little difficult.
It's a little
difficult. So
we're going to show you how to make these properly. So I have a box of Pop-Tarts here, and it even says on the box here, Quinn, if you want to read this for me.
microwave friendly, but
Microwave
it's
friendly.
not as easy as it seems, viewers.
No. So we're going to open the box. Make sure you have someone that you trust near you in case you get a paper cut or something.
I'm here for you.
Okay, so we have a 2-pack of Pop-Tarts. We're going to take this. We're going to, can you get me a plate, Quinn?
Of course I can get you a plate.
We're going to put one of the Pop-Tarts
Yeah,
on
you
a
also
plate.
you need to decide, do you want one or two? I know it's a tough decision,
Yeah.
but it's one that needs to be made before you enter the microwave.
Yes, because really there's no turning back once you hit that microwave. So now we have this Pop-Tart on a plate. Make sure your plate is microwave safe. We don't want
No
any
styrofoam, no aluminum. You men out there, let's not.
mishaps. Okay, so we put this in the microwave for 3 seconds on high.
Write that down.
3 seconds on high. Okay, now Quinn, why don't you show them the finished product?
Here's what it looks like afterwards.
And here you go. So, Pop-Tart, not 3 seconds on high. Pop-Tart, 3 seconds on high.
This is your finished product. Here we are. We got you. We got
Napkins.
napkins for you because you don't want to be messy. You don't want to be messy.
So, here you go.
Thank
So,
you for joining us for this
yes.
cooking segment. I
But
hope you
don't-
learned something.
But don't leave just yet, because I have a special surprise for the audience. We're gonna bring in a real man into the studio right here, and he's gonna tell us about one of his own Pop-Tart mishaps. So why don't we take a break and we'll bring him right back. Welcome back, everyone. And like I said, we're gonna have a special guest here with us today. Oh, that must be him now. Dan, why don't you come on in? This is our special guest, Dan.
How are you today, Dan?
I'm great.
That's good.
Fantastic.
I hear you have a Pop-Tart story that you wanted to share with us
Yeah,
today.
I'm afraid of Pop-Tarts.
Did anything happen?
I put the Pop-Tart in the toaster for too long and the icing melted. I went to touch it with my finger and it was sticky, so it got stuck, but it was like lava on my finger.
That is horrible.
Swelled up,
That is
so-
horrible.
I can't eat toasted Pop-Tarts anymore.
Well,
so sorry.
that's why I hope you take advantage of the microwavable Pop-Tart.
That's the kind that Meredith brought today on the
Yeah.
show.
I brought microwavable Pop-Tarts. Like I said, 3 seconds on high.
Dan taught us all a lesson here
Yes.
today. I hope everyone took notes.
Yes, I hope everyone took into account Dan's pain, and they will not do that themselves.
Thank you for sharing your story,
Thank you.
Dan.
Thank you very much, Dan. All right, we're going to get back to Sassy James in our living room. So we'll see you in a few minutes.
Welcome back, viewers, for our last segment. Just to leave you with, we were going to give you the word of the day. And
this week's word of the day is boynesia.
Oh, well, can I say what that's about?
Yeah, Quinn, why don't you take it away?
Well, boynesia is actually boy amnesia, and that normally occurs after they say something to you and then they forget.
oh, yeah.
They automatically forget.
Like when they're like, oh, I really like you. Oh, I didn't.
And then the next day you're like, oh, hey! And they're like, who
what?
you? Who? What?
What's your name?
Boynesia. You may have encountered it. It's like an epidemic.
Yeah.
To be very honest
I
with
mean,
you.
I think it's something like they're in school and their teachers pull them aside and they're like, hey, John, come here. Like, I have to tell you this. When you tell a girl something, you're actually gonna forget 5 seconds later. And if she ever asks you about it again, you deny. You
deny.
just deny.
That's very popular.
I think that's just what happens.
So basically what we're trying to get across to you is that boynesia is something for you to think about this week.
Yeah, and ladies out there, check up on your man. If he is telling you, oh, honey, I will go to the store and pick up that loaf of bread you needed, And then he's like watching his football game, and you're like, honey, where's that bread you said you were gonna get?
Boynesia.
Yeah. I bet it's still at the store
Girl, please.
with his brain.
So true. So that's just something for you to think about this week, but thank you for tuning in.
Yes, we've really enjoyed you once again. You're a great audience. And we will see you back here in our living room next Sunday.